official.
Manu Khajuria,
Highest official.
Manu Khajuria,
What did he
just the
say
fact
about
that you are
Narendra Modi?
rattled by this investigative report is enough evidence that there is some truth to it.
Well, Padmaja, the fact is that there is nobody who's rattled by this report. I don't know what secret report they keep referring to. And as far as the BBC documentary goes, let us take a step back and see what the image of BBC is within UK itself. First of all, it's been called an ancient regime. It's been called a taxpayer-funded privileged autocrat. It is fast losing popularity and credibility within not just the British Indian or the British Hindu diaspora in UK, but by the white British themselves, the white British people themselves. The BBC Radio 4 program called The Today has lost 500,000.
Fighter planes couldn't see the city. They only saw fog, and there was a little girl wearing red and walking in a little with a diya. And this is vouchsafed, or even when this story was being told to me, there were like 4 veterans, army veterans from me.
The Indian got played into the Chinese hand.
Sir.
Indian state doesn't talk about Dogra narrative. Who are the icons of Ladakh? Zorawar Singh,
Sir.
Ranjit Singh,
Sir.
Hari Singh,
Sir.
Gulab Singh.
Sir.
How many times we read about Gulab Singh in our history? We only talk about Dalai Lama.
Sir. But why don't we talk about Zorawar Singh, sir? Why don't we talk about...
You ask the Indian state, we talk about Manchu dynasty.
But sir, again, what you're pointing...
Dogras are of course an ethno-linguistic group जो जम्मू में रहते हैं, जम्मू कश्मीर के जम्मू region में रहते हैं. And besides the Jammu region, they are also found in the north of Himachal Pradesh as well as parts of Punjab. So it's very inclusive. It has allowed for, and तभी वो शेर और बकरी की कहानी
बकरी right of course.
Exactly. क्योंकि ऑन द बैंक्स ऑफ रिवर तभी ये दोनों ही पी रहे थे पानी, और बात वहां से वो कैरेक्टर और कि किस तरह का चरित्र है इस जगह का ब्रेक करके अपनी कहानी भी बोल पाना, उसी को नैरेटिव बिल्डिंग कहते हैं. सो आज मेरी और आपकी जो कॉन्वर्सेशन है, इट इज अ पार्ट ऑफ नैरेटिव बिल्डिंग बिकॉज वी आर जस्ट टेलिंग आवर स्टोरीज. तो उसको कहते हैं नैरेटिव बिल्डिंग, एंड दैट वाज द एम ऑफ माय वर्क, और दैट वाज और इज माय पर्पस कि जितनी अलग-अलग कहानी
beginning point, right? So Voice of Dogras is offering that beginning platform for people to come out and talk about their region and just know, in fact, just even know about your region, right? That's how I see it, and correct me if I'm wrong. Hello, this is another beautiful episode of I've Got a Vibe, where we explore stories that challenge narratives, preserve identity, and bring forward voices that deserve to be heard. I am your host, Sonakshi Sharma. Today's conversation is about something and someone who's deeply rooted in identity, history, and voice. Our guest, Manu Khajuria, is a seeker, a proud Bharatiya, and a strong voice representing the Dogra community of Jammu. She's actively working to bring visibility to a community whose history is rich, yet often overlooked. A community known for its peace-loving nature, resilience, and contribution to social harmony. Through her work, The Voice of Dogras, she's been helping revive conversations around Dogra history, culture, and rights. Manu, welcome to I've Got a Vibe. It's so nice to have you here.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sonakshi. What a beautiful introduction. I don't know whether it's deserving, but thank you so much, and namaste to all your audience.
Namaste. It is absolutely, every word of what I've said is absolutely worthy of being, absolutely said for you, because you've done so much for the society. I would love for, to tell our audience and, actually begin from the basics. For someone who does not really know who Dogras are, could you just highlight what Dogras are all about? Like just very basic introduction for people to know, because it's something which is yet to be explored.
Yes, I think it's the most fundamental question. That is where we start from, right? Because most of us who are from the Jammu region of Jammu and Kashmir feel, especially when we step out of our states, जब हम जम्मू कश्मीर के बाहर जाते हैं, what we realize is that people aren't aware कि जम्मू क्या है, वहाँ के लोग कौन है. So I think it's the most important and fundamental question. And Dogras are of course an ethno-linguistic group जो जम्मू में रहते हैं, जम्मू कश्मीर के जम्मू region में रहते हैं. And besides the Jammu region, they are also found in the north of Himachal Pradesh, as well as parts of Punjab, especially Gurdaspur, and then northeastern Pakistan. So, and of course, POJK में तो है ही हैं, but that is where if we are to talk about the geography of where Dogras live, that is the area. Or of course, most of them are associated with the language Dogri. पर मेरे हिसाब से I feel as if the Dogra identity is very interlinked with Jammu identity. So when I think of a Dogra, I think of anybody who is living in the entire Jammu region and they speak different languages or dialects of a particular language. Or some may identify as मैं डोगरा हूँ, maybe रियासी का. Somebody might say I know of people who say I am a पुंछी डोगरा, मतलब कि जो पुंछ से रहने वाले हैं वो अपने आप को कई बार वैसे आइडेंटिफाई करते हैं. So this is the geographical area where you will find somebody who is living a Dogra, who might be speaking Dogri or might be speaking other languages as well.
So can we say that someone who really belongs to Jammu or who's native of Jammu, despite or irrespective of the region they were born in Jammu, can be identified as a Dogra, even if they do not speak the language Dogri?
Yes, in my opinion, yes, because I think it is very limiting to say कि सिर्फ जो ये भाषा बोल रहे हैं डोगरी वही डोगरा है. मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि it's a larger geographical identity of the people of Jammu region. This is a new thought I'm putting out there, Sonakshi.
Yeah.
Maybe I have not even said this before, to be
No,
very
that's
honest.
amazing. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
so exactly. So I think that the Jammu region, and I think it's very important for us to start thinking like that for the purposes of cohesion, कि हम एक आवाज से अपनी बात रखें, अपनी कल्चर के बारे में बात करें, अपनी इतिहास के बारे में बात करें. So I feel कि we should start identifying ourselves. I'm perfectly fine when people, identify themselves with the sub regions within the region. लेकिन मुझसे कोई पूछेगा तो आई वुड से कि ये पूरा रीजन में जितने लोग रहते हैं, दे आर दी ओरिजिनल स्टेक होल्डर्स ऑफ दिस प्लेस. ये यहाँ कई जनरेशन से, सेंचुरी से रह रहे हैं. And this is an identity which is very important, I feel.
Could you also just shed some light on, from the aspect of the history, like history or culturally, how could we like also speak of Dogra identity?
Well, when we speak of culture, of course, it's a very distinct culture. And especially, I will speak in terms of Kashmir, not because that there is any comparison. Both regions are very beautiful. अपने अपने तरीके से दोनों बिल्कुल unique regions हैं. लेकिन ये बताना बहुत जरूरी होता है because in the national mainstream and as well as globally, because you are in the US, I am in the United Kingdom, and I can say, with some amount of certainty कि ऐसा है कि लोग समझते हैं कि एक होमोजेनस रीजन है और उस रीजन में एक ही टाइप का कल्चर है. Whereas अगर हम जम्मू रीजन की बात करें, because I've just expanded the Dogra identity into the Jammu identity.
Yeah.
So there are so many languages from Dogri, Gojri, Pahadi, Bhadarwai, Bhalesi, Padri, so many. I mean, I have not even
Wow, I've not
named
even
it.
heard of these languages before, except for like one or two.
Yes, so many of them, right? तो और सब मिलती जुलती हैं. Generally, if somebody speaks one or the other, धीरे धीरे they can very
They
easily
can
catch.
understand, yeah.
हाँ, they can understand. And because there are so many distinct languages, पहनावे में भी बहुत अंतर है. So अगर आप एक पाडरी ड्रेस को देखें, जो एक ट्रेडिशनल ड्रेस है, that is very different. Of course, much warmer because it's a colder region. तो वो एक अलग टाइप की ड्रेस है.
जम्मू का हुआ, sorry to interrupt you, when you say
किश्तवाड़.
Oh, okay.
पाडर का हुआ, तो पाडर में आप देखेंगे कि इट्स ऑलमोस्ट लाइक बड़े मोटे, ऑलमोस्ट कंबल टाइप का एक मटेरियल होता है, उसको लेके दे टाई इट वेरी ब्यूटीफुली. तो वो पाडर का है. वो किश्तवाड़ डिस्ट्रिक्ट है जम्मू रीजन का, तो उसका एक हिस्सा है. मतलब आप सोचिए कि किश्तवाड़ में भी कितनी सारी डिफरेंट, किश्तवाड़ी भी कोई बोल रहा है, पाडरी भी कोई बोल रहा है. यू हैव द बुद्धिस्ट आल्सो लिविंग देयर, यू हैव हिंदूज लिविंग देयर, यू हैव मुस्लिम्स लिविंग देयर. सो बहुत ही डाइवर्स रीजन है. सिमिलरली अगर हम गुज्जर की बात करते हैं तो गोजरी, उनकी जो पहनावा है वो बिल्कुल अलग है, भाषा अलग है. डोगरी में हम अपने सुत्थन कुर्ता सोचते हैं. इवन इन भद्रवाही गरबा व्हेन आई थिंक ऑफ इट, तो देयर इज अ, इट्स सिमिलर टू द डोगरी ड्रेस, बट इट्स वही वेलवेट पे वो उस तरह का दबके का काम है. So many different, so culturally it is very very diverse and yet so beautiful and colorful. तो लैंग्वेजेस के साथ साथ फिर उनके जो डांस फॉर्म्स हैं वो भी अलग अलग आपको देखने को मिलेंगे.
Yes,
So
yes,
very
yes, of course.
distinct डांस फॉर्म्स हो गए. म्यूजिक में भी आप देखोगे तो सिमिलैरिटीज होंगी, बिकॉज एक वो पहाड़ी एलिमेंट है which runs across the entire Jammu region in all these various districts, but different, खुद एक डांस फॉर्म है. इसी तरह से जो अगर आप फोक म्यूजिक की बात करते हैं तो एक स्टाइल ऑफ म्यूजिक है उसको, या एक स्टाइल ऑफ आप कह सकते हैं कि पोएट्री या फोक सॉन्ग्स कारके बोलते हैं, जिसमें हम द वैलर ऑफ आवर पीपल, दैट इज व्हाट इज डिस्क्राइब्ड इन दोस कारक्स. सो
Okay.
बहुत ही ब्यूटीफुल. तो ये तो एक कल्चर हो गया. एंड
जी.
कल्चर में आई ऑल्सो फील कि द फैक्ट दैट वी हैव बीन वॉरियर्स,
Yeah.
we have a very very rich martial history,
Mhm.
due
I'm
to the
sure.
fact कि हमारी ज्योग्राफी ऐसी है. अगर ज्योग्राफी देखेंगे तो we are in the
Right.
northernmost frontiers, so we've
Right.
always had to fight, so we have a very rich military history or martial history, so to speak.
Mhm.
तो वो भी, वो मुझे लगता है एक बहुत important aspect है हमारी इतिहास का, हमारे कल्चर का. So when we speak of history, that's what we think of, and history also goes way beyond, क्योंकि आज अगर हम जम्मू रीजन की हिस्ट्री बात करते हैं तो we sometimes think it's limited to the Jamwal dynasty, whereas
Yeah.
or at the most Dev dynasty. So
Okay.
ये कुछ we can speak of why this had happened, but in sometime in the 60s, an eminent scholar had also written a paper saying कि देव डायनेस्टी के पहले मुझे कुछ मिल नहीं रहा है जम्मू का. Whereas जम्मू region की history goes back thousands of years back, at least 1,000 years, because we see it in our जो कहते हैं ना कि tangible heritage की जो remnants हैं, जैसे कि बबोर के मंदिर हैं. यहाँ अगर हम चले जाते हैं तो we can easily trace our history, या अम्बारन in Akhnur, we can trace our history to almost at least 1,000 years, if not beyond that. Whereas most of us have been stuck at the Jamwal dynasty or the Dev dynasty, so to speak. उसके पीछे हम ज्यादा बात नहीं करते क्योंकि लिटरेचर भी कम है, ये तो मानना
Literature
पड़ेगा.
come hai, literature come hai. Honestly, like the words that you're using, I'll be very honest, some of them do sound gibberish to me, क्योंकि even though I belong to that region, कई सारी ऐसी चीजें हैं that kind of is so insightful and a moment of epiphany also कि हम लोग खुद अपने कल्चर के बारे में इतना कम जानते हैं. How can we expect the world to know so much about us? And I think that is where we need to first enrich ourselves with this kind of knowledge. And thanks to you for coming here and just shedding light on the culture, which is sort of called overlooked, if I may say. And that brings me, Manu, to my next question. ऐसा बोला जाता है कि डोगराज एक बहुत peace loving community है, which has really contributed to the coexistence of this very complex region. तो आप कैसे, how would you say that this aspect, like what is your take on this peace loving community sort of being overlooked? What do you have to say about it?
So peace loving is a very interesting word, because I feel for peace you have to fight wars.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, true.
so that's why we've been fighting wars as well, क्योंकि जो बाहर से इन्वेजन हो रहे थे या कुछ जब हमें खतरा लगता था
जी.
तो हमने बहुत सारी लड़ाइयां लड़ी हैं. So अगर मुझे कोई स्पेशली बोले कि जम्मू के बारे में व्हाट इज दैट वन वर्ड दैट यू थिंक ऑफ, या डोगरास के बारे में कोई एक वन वर्ड, तो मेरे दिमाग में वैलर, ब्रेवरी, करेज, इस तरह के शब्द, बहादुर और वॉरियर्स, इस तरह के वर्ड्स आते हैं, क्योंकि वो पीस मेंटेन करने के लिए एकदम नॉर्दर्न मोस्ट फ्रंटियर्स में, जहां और एक ऐसे ज्योग्राफी में which was at the intersection or crossroads of so many cultures. We're talking about the Silk Route, right? तो वहाँ इतने सारे different cultures from China, from Afghanistan, Russia, ये सारा जो crossroads वहाँ था, वहाँ कितनी लड़ाइयाँ भी लड़ी होंगी for peace. So what I would say is that we fought many wars to maintain peace and our own integrity. Territorial चाहे हो गया कि हम अपने इलाके को सुरक्षित रखना चाहते थे, या फिर अपने region के लिए stability चाहते थे, हमने लड़ाइयाँ बहुत लड़ी हैं. लेकिन the word that suits us even better than peace loving is inclusive. तो इसीलिए आपको जम्मू में बहुत डाइवर्सिटी दिखेगी, प्लूरलिज्म. ये इस तरह के वर्ड्स भी हम जम्मू को डिस्क्राइब करने के लिए आई हैव ऑफ्टन यूज्ड इट कि वेरी प्लूरल. होमोजेनस इसीलिए हम नहीं है क्योंकि अगर आप कश्मीर जाते हैं तो आपको एक होमोजेनस सोसाइटी दिखेगी, खासकर तो 1990 के बाद तो बिल्कुल होमोजेनस हो गई आफ्टर द
जी,
कश्मीरी हिंदूज लेफ्ट. सो
yeah,
whereas जम्मू विल बी सो डिफरेंट बिकॉज जैसे मैंने शुरू में कहा कि यहाँ बुद्धिस्ट भी हैं, हिंदूज भी हैं, मुस्लिम्स भी हैं, सिख्स भी हैं, क्रिश्चियंस भी हैं, स्मॉल माइनॉरिटी, बट वो सारे लोग यहाँ रहते हैं
जी,
और
बिल्कुल.
अलग अलग भाषाएं बोलते हैं, अलग अलग उनके पहनावे हैं, खान पान में भी थोड़ा थोड़ा आपको अलग दिखेगा. So we
Mhm.
are acha, what is more important is that we've been home to refugees from the 17th, 18th century.
Yes,
We've
that's
been
true.
home to, yeah, so that I think
That
tells
is
you the
very true.
age of the people, of the land. Ki we've always opened our homes and our hearts to anybody who's coming into this region और हमने कहा कि आप यहाँ रह सकते हैं, हमारे
बिल्कुल,
साथ आप रहिए आराम से. एंड
बिल्कुल.
इसीलिए इनफैक्ट इन मेनी essays और आर्टिकल्स आप इस तरह की एक डिस्क्रिप्शन देखेंगे जहां कहा गया कि जम्मू सिटी, स्पेशली मैं जम्मू शहर की बात कर रही हूँ बिकॉज आपके ऑडियंस अगर जम्मू की है उनको तो पता है कि जम्मू इज अ रीजन ऑल्सो, जम्मू इज अ डिस्ट्रिक्ट ऑल्सो एंड
Yeah,
जम्मू इज अ सिटी ऑल्सो.
city also,
बट
yeah.
जम्मू शहर इज ऑल्सो नोन एज द रेफ्यूजी कैपिटल ऑफ
Mhm.
इंडिया बिकॉज
Mhm.
from the 17th 18th century इतने सारे refugees from different parts of the country, from
Country.
different, even before the country was partitioned or just about that time या
Mhm.
उसके पहले भी
Mhm.
लोग आते थे और जम्मू में सेटल होते थे. सो इट्स वेरी इंक्लूसिव. इट हैज अलाउड फॉर, एंड तभी वो शेर और बकरी की कहानी
Bill,
जो जम्मू
Bakri,
शहर की,
Bakri, right. Of course.
एग्जैक्टली, क्योंकि ऑन द बैंक्स ऑफ रिवर तभी ये दोनों ही पी रहे थे पानी, और बात वहां से वो कैरेक्टर और कि किस तरह का चरित्र है इस जगह का, यहाँ के लोगों का, वो निकल के इस कहानी में आता है कि एक ही साइड से दोनों पी रहे थे, विच मीन्स दे वर सो इंक्लूसिव दैट यू देयर वाज कोएग्जिस्टेंस, यू कुड
There was
कोएग्जिस्ट two
coexistence.
very different kind of species and yet they were coexisting. तो ये जम्मू
Yeah.
की खासियत है, coexistence, inclusivity and pluralistic. ये मुझे लगता है डाइवर्सिटी, ये तीन चार शब्द खासकर बहुत अच्छे से जम्मू क्या है वो समझा देते हैं.
This sort of makes me emotional. मुझे honestly ये सुन के the story of शेर और बकरी, kind of coexisting, which is almost next to impossible. It just makes me feel very emotional and very connected to my roots as such. क्योंकि आपको लगता है कि it gives you a moment of pride कि you come from a place where we just talked about so much, especially in terms of love and coexistence and acceptance, which is actually spiritually also very it's very uplifting, right? So but that's quite interesting. That brings me to my next question, Manu, ki you're actively working on reviving the lost narrative, if I may say, of Dogras, right? What is like, how does this work really make you feel, or what is the meaning of getting the lost narrative back about Dogras? What does this phrase mean to you?
If we really break down, because ऐसे बड़ा fancy सा word लगता है कि
जी.
narrative पे काम कर रहे हैं, but it's very simple. It's just about, there is this Nigerian author, Chimamanda Adichie. She
जी.
said this, the dangers of a single story. So
Mhm.
अगर एक ही कहानी हम
Mhm.
सुन रहे हैं तो हम जनरली हमें एक होलसम पर्सपेक्टिव नहीं मिलता. तो
जी.
नैरेटिव का मतलब ये होता है कि चूंकि स्पेशली खासकर जम्मू कश्मीर जो इतना डाइवर्स है, इतनी डाइवर्सिटी है, इतनी अलग अलग तरह की कहानियां हैं, उसमें से अगर सिर्फ एक कहानी निकल के बाहर आ रही है तो वो बहुत डेंजरस है, बिकॉज इट क्रिएट्स अ फॉल्स पिक्चर. इट्स नॉट
True.
टेलिंग द ट्रूथ. अ सिंगल स्टोरी इज नॉट टेलिंग द ट्रूथ. और उस सिंगल स्टोरी को ब्रेक करके अपनी कहानी भी बोल पाना, उसी को नैरेटिव बिल्डिंग कहते हैं. सो
जी.
आज मेरी और आपकी जो कॉन्वर्सेशन है, इट इज अ पार्ट ऑफ नैरेटिव बिल्डिंग बिकॉज वी आर जस्ट
Mhm.
टेलिंग आवर स्टोरीज.
Yeah.
तो उसको कहते हैं नैरेटिव बिल्डिंग, एंड दैट वाज द एम ऑफ माय वर्क, और दैट वाज और इज माय पर्पस, कि
Mhm.
जितनी अलग अलग कहानियां हैं जो अभी तक नहीं कही गई या नहीं
Mhm.
सुनी गई, उनको
Mhm.
हमको कहना है, ताकि एक जो सही पिक्चर है वो इमर्ज होकर बाहर निकल कर आए.
या
सो
शायद गलत
दैट्स
कही गई, या शायद गलत भी कही गई, उनको करेक्टली
एब्सोल्युटली,
पुट फॉरवर्ड
एब्सोल्युटली,
करना. बट इसके
यस.
लिए, इस पूरे प्रोसेस में मनु, आई एम श्योर आपने बहुत आई एम श्योर यू हैड टू गो टू अ लॉट ऑफ ओल्ड जनरेशन, इफ आई मे से, जिनके पास रिच हिस्ट्री का ट्रू नॉलेज था, to really get back to the roots and to correct what was being spread out there. Is that right? I'm sure it
Yes,
must have not been easy.
yes, that's absolutely right, because there are a couple of things here. क्या हो रहा था, मतलब खासकर जम्मू रीजन की हम जो कहानियों की बात करते हैं जिसमें हिस्ट्री, कल्चर, सारी चीजें आती हैं,
जी.
खासकर इतिहास. because as I mentioned earlier, there was a lack of literature. मतलब अगर आप कोई एक किताब खोजने जा रहे हैं कि मुझे इस जम्मू रीजन के बारे में सारी चीजें पता चल जाएं, तो ऐसा नहीं है, बहुत आसान नहीं था. अब तो फिर भी आई थिंक इट्स गेटिंग बेटर बिकॉज वी हैव अ फ्यू पीपल हु आर राइटिंग एंड उनकी बुक्स अवेलेबल भी हैं. तो
जी.
क्या था कि आपको कोई 10 फॉर एग्जांपल आपको 10 किताबें पढ़कर एक निचोड़ निकालना पड़ता था कि जम्मू रीजन क्या है. और वो किताबें इतनी इजीली अवेलेबल नहीं थी. सो आई माई सेल्फ हैव जिसको बोलते हैं ना खाक छानना पक्के डंगे की, वो अलग अलग बुक शॉप में जाना और बुक्स खोजना कि मुझे ये बुक मिल जाए, बिकॉज बुक ही नहीं मिल रही है तो आप पढ़ेंगे कहाँ से. सो
Exactly.
एंड वो भी मिलती थी वो जो जेरोक्स होती है ना, जेरोक्स वर्जन्स ऑफ बुक्स, बिकॉज शायद बच्चों के सिविल एग्जाम्स में मतलब फॉर सिविल एग्जाम एस्पिरेंट्स वो उस तरह की किताबें आपको पक्के डंगे के कुछ शॉप्स में मिल जाती थी. एंड दे
जी.
यूज्ड टू वंडर कि व्हाई डू यू नीड इट, बिकॉज दिस इज ओनली मेंट फॉर एन एग्जाम. वो जो सरकारी नौकरी चाहिए तो आप उस एग्जाम की तैयारी करेंगे.
Correct, correct,
सो
correct.
आई हैव हैड टू गो इन सर्च ऑफ, लाइक आई एम सच अ कलेक्टर ऑफ बुक्स. आप मेरे घर आएंगे तो आपको इतनी किताबें मिलेंगी. अब
No, I
मैं खुद
sense
हैरान
that already. I sense that already. Yeah.
सो मैं इतनी खुद हैरान परेशान हूँ कि मैं अपनी किताबें कहाँ रखूं. एंड आई हैव नॉट रेड ऑल ऑफ देम, बट आई हैव
Mm.
कलेक्टेड बिकॉज आई फेल्ट दिस दिस क्राइसिस कि बुक्स नहीं है हमारे रीजन के बारे
जी,
में.
जी,
तो ये डेफिनेटली एक तो रीडिंग. तो जो आप पूछ रहे हो कि कैसे पता चलता है, तो पहले तो
जी.
रीड करना बहुत जरूरी होता है. यू हैव टू रीड एंड रीड एंड रीड एज मच एज यू कैन. सेकेंड, जो आपने कहा कि आप अपने सीनियर्स के साथ अपने एल्डर्स के साथ आप बैठते हैं, वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. एंड दिस
Yeah.
इज द easier one actually, and a more, I would say, so important for community, for family, the richness of both community and family.
Yeah.
क्योंकि अगर आप अपनी नानी या दादी के साथ भी बैठ के उनकी कहानियां सुनेंगे, and if you just try
Correct.
to understand, there is a timeline, there is a उस मोमेंट में क्या हो रहा था, 1945 में क्या चल रहा था. लाइक माय नानी वुड टेल स्टोरीज.
Hmm.
मेरे नाना जी तहसीलदार थे, मेरे दादाजी भी तहसीलदार थे, तो वो
Hmm.
कहानियां बताते हैं 1947 की, 47 की,
Wow.
पार्टीशन के टाइम में क्या था, what was happening in Rajouri, because they were posted in different places. तो बसोली में क्या चल रहा था जब हम वहां पोस्टेड थे, या पुंछ में क्या था जब हम वहां पोस्टेड थे. So many stories. These, I mean, our elders are the treasure trove of these
Yeah,
stories.
yeah.
And
True, true, true.
they give a
Absolutely.
glimpse of what the region, what the culture is. वो कैसे खाना बनाते हैं, वो क्या पहनते थे, वो क्या गाने गाते थे अपनी शादियों में. If somebody just pays attention to that, because इसी को कहते हैं oral history. Oral history क्या होती है? It's coming from the mouth of one person to the other. वो चाहे हमारे folk songs में हो, हमारी folk stories में हो, हमारे food की recipes में हो. Because this will also, the fact that our food in Jammu region especially
Yeah.
is not as maybe fine, और जो कहते हैं ना वो आपकी बिल्कुल फाइन टाइप की क्विजीन नहीं है, बिकॉज वी वर वॉरियर्स. वी नीडेड क्विक फूड, वी नीडेड वेरी हाई
Wow.
प्रोटीन
So
डिलीशियस
interesting.
फूड.
That
हाँ
is
तो
amazing. मतलब ये सच में सुन के लग रहा है कि हम कितना कम, I mean, at least I can say that for myself and maybe at least a good number of people out there कि हम लोग कितना कम जानते हैं इस चीज. This is such a hidden aspect कि हमारा cuisine अगर इतना well built नहीं है तो क्यों well built नहीं है. So kudos to you, Manu. You've done such a fabulous job of really connecting the dots there, right? Um,
very important, Sonakshi, because क्या
yeah.
होता है कि sometimes we feel as if we start comparing ourselves to other parts or other cultures and think कि अरे ये हमारा अच्छा डेवलप नहीं है. आपका अच्छा कैसे डेवलप हो सकता था? You are in the probably geographically in the most difficult terrains, because
Tense,
we
yeah.
are in
Yeah.
mountains, it's cold, it's, I mean, वो देखने में बड़ा सुंदर और रोमांटिक
जी.
लगता है कि पहाड़ है, but it's a very hard life.
Yeah, hard terrain.
Very
Yeah,
few
absolutely.
things grow. And secondly, I was once sitting with a major general, मतलब मैं Major General Govardhan Singh Jamwal जी, he's like a grandfather figure to me and he's been so kind. तो वो मुझे कह रहे थे कि
जी.
डाउन साउथ आप जाके देखो तो डांस फॉर्म्स आर सो वेल डेवलप्ड, भरतनाट्यम हो गया,
Yeah.
ओडिसी हो गया, मोहिनीअट्टम हो गया. बट हमारे तरफ ऐसा था कि when you just get up in joy and just there's an expression
Yeah.
of that joy in some sort of a dance form like kud, or तो वो इसीलिए इतना ही था बिकॉज आप सारा टाइम तो लड़ रहे थे. द मेन वर अवे फाइटिंग वॉर्स एंड द वुमेन वर मैनेजिंग द होम्स
Yeah.
बैक. और
True.
या तो वो एग्रीकल्चरिस्ट थे कि चलो खाना करना है, तो वो औरतें देखती थी. एंड दैट इज व्हाई मोस्ट ऑफ आवर फोक सॉन्ग्स आर अबाउट वुमेन पाइनिंग फॉर देयर हस्बैंड्स एंड लवर्स हु हैव गॉन टू वॉर.
Wow.
सो पल्ला सिपाहिया डोगरिया.
Yeah, Sipai. Yeah, I was about to say that. Yeah, that's true.
Yes,
Now it makes so much sense.
yes. So
Now it
most
makes
of
so
our
much
songs are that.
sense. Yeah, because
Yes,
there's this word Shipaya has been used in so
yes.
many Dogra songs. Yeah.
एक
Abhi
गाना
so
है
sense
एक
created.
गाना है Megi bhi lei chal kachua, mere bankedeya chachua. So basically she's saying because the bankedeya chachua मतलब कैसे होता है गांव में हम if the children are
And your
calling
husband's
chacha
name you
तो
wouldn't,
उससे
yeah.
भी हाँ so she is saying कि please मुझे भी ले जाओ because why she's saying she's left alone यहाँ ससुराल में he is gone, he's a soldier, he's gone fighting a war, so she is asking him to take her also. So most of our songs are like that and they reflect the fact that we are a martial कम्युनिटी जिसको इतनी लड़ाइयां लड़नी पड़ी थी, तो हमको ये फाइन आर्ट्स वगैरह डेवलप करने का टाइम नहीं था, जबकि वी हैव द बसोली आर्ट फॉर्म, उसको हम पहाड़ी कलम या बसोली मिनिएचर आर्ट बोलते हैं, एंड देन वी आल्सो हैव अ जम्मू कलम व्हिच आई रिसेंटली डिस्कवर्ड. तो वो सब तो था क्योंकि यो सम द एक्सप्रेशन हैज टू कम इन सम वे, बट दिस इज व्हाई वी आर लाइक दिस. ये हमें तब समझ में आता है जब हम अपनी हिस्ट्री जानते हैं, पढ़ते हैं और सुनते हैं अपने बुजुर्गों से. दैट्स हाउ वी गेट टू नो.
But tell me this, Manu, were these, I'm sure these fights were also happening when Jammu and Kashmir was an independent princely state, right? And which is why I think this thing, the history of being warriors has anyways gone throughout the history, I believe, है ना? Because when we were a princely state, I'm sure because of the geographical location we were in, we were kind of surrounded by enemies. And on top of it, when we were trying, like our country was, almost on the verge of getting annexed either by Pakistan, and then we were taken over by India. So can we say that things have always been tough for where we live? I mean, or is it history now? Do you think?
No, it's always, yeah, I think that it's always been tough just because of our geography. तो मैं कई बार जब जम्मू के लोगों से मेरी बात होती है ना, तो we always say कि we are, some could say blessed and some could say cursed, but we are in such a geographical location कि it's a hot point, हाँ, या flash point, जो भी आप कहना चाहें,
Because
कुछ
of
ना
its
कुछ तो
beauty
होता रहा है.
also. Can I say that?
It's
Because
beauty
it's
and
so
the way.
beautiful, which is why, like,
Yeah, beauty definitely, and but more so because the way the neighboring countries are. जो हमारा वो है ना कि हम जुड़े हुए हैं इतने सारे different countries के साथ, जो मैंने शुरू में कहा कि रशिया भी टच हो रहा है, अफगानिस्तान भी है, तो अब पाकिस्तान भी है after 47, तो चाइना भी है. So everybody wanted control of this region because यहाँ से आपको इतनी सारी अलग-अलग even Cold War के समय में, so that is why 47 में ब्रिटिशर्स को भी बड़ा मुश्किल हो रहा था जम्मू कश्मीर छोड़ने में, because they
yeah.
wanted to control, to be able to have some influence or control over Russia and China. इसीलिए यहाँ पर रहना जरूरी
So
था.
this
Such
was a
was the
good
geography.
location for them to set their
Yes, such was
beauty.
the geography. So beauty is one thing. Beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder, and there are many parts of the country which are very beautiful. But
Yeah.
this was also the reason कि so much was happening,
Mm.
and we were at such crossroads. तो हमेशा से मुश्किल रहा है. जो आप 47 के बाद कह रहे हैं वो भी आप देख लो. We
जी.
from the first invasion in
Mhm.
तो उसको they used to incorrectly call tribal invasion, but it was
Mhm.
not tribal invasion. We had the Pakistani army planning it out and leading it.
Yeah.
To all the wars we've had, Kargil and अभी most recently Operation Sindoor, क्योंकि we saw that पुंछ में कितनी civilians की death हुई है, including children. Jammu के residential areas में we had shells being dropped, etc. So this is always, and we are like a border region, right? I come from a village which is very close to the international border in Jammu district. So
Yeah.
it's not far. हमने ऐसी कहानियां सुनी हुई हैं. My father in the 47, मतलब his village was razed to the ground. पूरा गांव पूरा जला दिया था. And ये लोग पहले निकल गए थे and they went and took refuge in Samba somewhere for some time, and it took maybe a year or so before they could come back to that village. बिश्नाह तहसील में पड़ता है मेरा गांव बमनाल. तो
जी.
फिर वो वापस आए, फिर से वो गांव सेटअप हुआ, बिल्कुल क्योंकि बॉर्डर का गांव है. अरनिया आप देख लीजिए या आरएसपुरा देखिए या सांबा का भी रामगढ़ सेक्टर देखिए. जब शेलिंग होती थी
जी.
बीच में तो बहुत होती थी 2002 2003. पुंछ में एलओसी के पास मेंढर वाला जो रीजन है, रजौरी में कितनी शेलिंग की वजह से, मतलब कितना बुरा हाल, फ्रॉम
Yeah.
कैटल मवेशी टू पीपल वुड बी
Humans. Yeah.
लीड टू फेटलिटीज. सो ये तो डिफिकल्ट रीजन रहा ही है, एंड वी ऑलवेज बीन बैटल रेडी. वी ऑलवेज हैड टू बी बैटल रेडी लिटरली.
Yeah, that's true. On the lighter side, and this is not really on the lighter side, but since we were talking of the narrative building here, can you really just speak about some misconceptions about Dogra community, which have been sort of just because of the lack of literature and lack of people speaking about it. Are there any misconceptions that you could talk about Dogra community?
First misconception is that people didn't know about the Dogras or the Jammu region, being unique from Kashmir. तो सबसे बड़ा तो problem वो
You,
था,
oh
and in
God, yeah. This I've also faced a lot. I know.
yes,
Oh, you're from
I think
Kashmir. Oh, yeah. Then you know Kashmiri. Then I'm sure you can have dum aloo. I'm like, listen, I am not from, I've never even been to Kashmir though. So I do understand that.
absolutely. I mean, I
But I
was
can
in
connect with
school.
you.
I
Yeah.
was in school, and because मेरे father साहब की job ऐसी थी कि I always studied outside Jammu and Kashmir.
जी.
पापा की नौकरी थी ऐसी, so I've studied in different parts of the country, and in fact for a couple of years even in Nigeria, in Africa. So
Mhm.
at least in India, जो मैं जब रांची में थी, where my father was working, at
जी.
that time people used to ask me कि अच्छा हम गर्मी छुट्टियां जैसे पड़ती थी, जिस दिन पड़ी उस दिन हमने जम्मू भागना, because the rest of the extended family was back home. Only
जी.
my father was outside, and they would think and ask me कि जम्मू रेलवे स्टेशन से उतर के will you take a shikara to go to Pakkedange where my grandfather's home was. Can you imagine?
I can connect with you there. I know.
Exactly. Pakkedange में मेरे नाना जी का घर था, and I was like, हाँ, yes, that's right. From railway station to Pakkedange, I am taking a shikara
Oh
and I'm
God.
going.
Oh God.
So, I
See, this
mean,
is a joke only Jumboids can share together because I'm sure every one of us has gone through this. I
absolutely.
understand, yeah.
And in fact, I would say that my last name, as in Khajuria, gave me an opportunity to be able to explain to people, because they would ask, see, we have Sharmas. My mother, Shadi ke pehle Sharma thi, to we have Sharmas, and we have, surnames which are common to the rest of the country. But Khajuria was very peculiar to Jammu region.
Yeah.
So I was always asked, ki, Khajuria said they couldn't identify where was I from. So it would
Mhm.
sort of pique their curiosity कि
Mhm.
खजूरिया क्या होता है, ये क्या
Mhm.
लास्ट नेम है. So they
Mhm.
would say कठूरिया है क्या, या कठारिया
Mhm.
है क्या,
Mhm.
राजस्थान के हो क्या. ऐसे नहीं,
Yeah.
खजूरिया डोगरा होते हैं. Then it would lead to वो क्या चीज होती है.
Mhm.
And oh God, in college also I did my graduation from Delhi University, Lady Shri Ram, and वहां
Okay.
तो joke हो गया था कि if Manu is going to be asked what is a dogra, be prepared to give 10 minutes of your time to her, because she will start basically, and then she'll give this whole lesson on
No,
on
no, I
history.
love your enthusiasm. I think that is what brings you where you are today. The fact that you've
Yeah.
always, yeah, you were always connected to your roots and your culture, which is why I think you are where you are. I mean, such a fabulous speaker and at so many platforms. So at
Yeah, I
not
think
just
it
national
stems
level,
from
but
a
international level also. Yeah.
it stemmed from a shared sense of identity crisis which all of us face, जैसे आपने
Yeah.
describe किया है. तो
Agreed.
then there came a point where I thought कि भाई कुछ करना पड़ेगा. इस
True.
identity crisis को सिर्फ रो नहीं सकते, कुछ करना भी पड़ेगा.
No, but not everyone thinks the way you thought about it because we can all just laugh at it and just joke around and just move on in our lives. So people like you have chosen to, sit and, spend time and research about your community and spread about your community, which is great job. Not everyone has the mindset to do something like that. So I mean, I'm so proud of you, and I'm sure my audience and all the Jumboids are so proud of what you're
Thank
doing
you.
today. So
I'm
thank you
just
for this
grateful.
beautiful
माता
conversation.
रानी gave me that idea and the strength कि
जी.
कुछ करो. रोते मत रहो बेटा, कुछ करो भी.
नहीं नहीं जरूरत
So
भी है.
thanks to
People,
माता
I
रानी.
mean, we need more people like you, and people need to attach with people like you जो truly कर रहे हैं, and you're not just speaking about it and just thinking about it. You're bringing it in actions. So through your voice of Dogras, can you just talk about like what is it that you really want to do at a deeper level, or like any future plans that you have? Like it'll be nice to know more about it.
Yeah, so actually, Voice of Dogras started like what, almost 10 years back.
जी.
And it जैसे अभी हम बात कर रहे थे, वो आइडेंटिटी क्राइसिस से ही स्टेम किया. और जिसको मैं पहले सोचती थी कि एक डिसएडवांटेज है कि मैं जम्मू में नहीं रह पाई,
हम्म.
और पापा की नौकरी ऐसी थी कि बहुत जगह मुझे घूमते रहना पड़ा भारत में, और उसके बाद बाहर आ गई मेरी शादी की वजह से भी, उसके बाद भी, मैरिड लाइफ के बाद भी. बट आई थिंक व्हाट वाज द एडवांटेज हियर वाज कि वो जो सेंस ऑफ आइडेंटिटी क्राइसिस था ना, वो और स्ट्रांग होते गया.
हम्म.
एंड आई जस्ट फेल्ट कि वी नीड टू डू समथिंग अबाउट इट, व्हिच वी वर
Sure.
जस्ट टॉकिंग अबाउट. तो वहां से वॉइस ऑफ डोगरास शुरू हुआ. मतलब इट वाज एट I was at a very, I would say 10 years back, when I look at myself, I was very naive, but the passion was there, a very honest uh, aim or an honest interest कि इसके बारे में कुछ करना है, उसमें कोई कमी नहीं थी. लेकिन naivety तो definitely थी, और खासकर because I came to United Kingdom where Jammu and Kashmir was being discussed so much,
Wow.
चाहे वो एकेडेमिया में हो, यूनिवर्सिटीज में, या चाहे वो यूके की पार्लियामेंट में हो, इतनी ज्यादा डिस्कशन हो रही थी, एंड आई रियलाइज दैट इन दैट डिस्कशन we were not in the room. When I say we were not in the room, I mean people of Jammu. Okay, so
Dogras,
Dogra,
yeah.
as I told you, I started with Voice of Dogras, but for me, Dogra is a much larger identity.
Yeah.
So people of Jammu were not in that room where Jammu and Kashmir was being discussed. And मैं सोच रही थी, here is a people who has not only built this political state of Jammu and Kashmir, which we talk about, जो हम मैप पे देखते हैं,
जी
वो हमारे लोगों ने बनाया है, लेकिन
जी
जिन लोगों ने बनाया है उनकी आप राय ही नहीं ले रहे,
राय
आप उनके
नहीं ले रहे।
एस्पिरेशंस का नहीं पूछ रहे, आप ये नहीं पूछ रहे। और इनफैक्ट जिस तरह की हमारा जो राज रहा, चाहे आप जमवाल डायनेस्टी से ही लें, इट इज एक्चुअली अ बेस्ट केस स्टडी के लिए वो बहुत अच्छा है, क्योंकि कैसे उन्होंने रूल किया होगा इतने डाइवर्स रीजन को, वो क्या सोचते होंगे, व्हाट वर्कड, व्हाट डिडंट वर्क। यू शुड एक्चुअली बी लुकिंग एट आवर हिस्ट्री एंड लर्निंग सम लेसन्स, because 47 के बाद तो we've been making I personally feel a lot of mistakes as far as Jammu and Kashmir goes.
Kashmir is good,
तो
yeah.
वहां से ये stem हुआ था कि we first of all need to be in the room where Jammu and Kashmir is being talked about. We were not. The people in the room were Kashmiris, either Kashmiri Muslims or Kashmiri Hindus, but the Jammu people were not there. चाहे वो पुंछ का कोई हो, चाहे वो राजौरी का हो, जम्मू डिस्ट्रिक्ट का हो, कठुआ का हो, हम लोग नहीं थे। सो इट
जी
स्टेम्ड फ्रॉम देयर कि लेट अस टॉक अबाउट आवर हिस्ट्री, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल बिल्ड अवेयरनेस। यू नो, आपने सोनाक्षी कहा कि इवन यू डिडंट नो सो मेनी थिंग्स, सो
of
वन
course
वाज अवेयरनेस बिल्डिंग, बिकॉज
जी
हमारे लोगों को ही अवेयरनेस नहीं थी, स्पेशली आवर यंगर जनरेशन, they
जी
didn't know what their legacy was, to be
correct
able to be, you know, आपको प्राइड होगा अपनी आइडेंटिटी पे, अपनी लेगेसी पे, तब ना आप उसके लिए लड़ने के लिए रेडी होगे। जब
correct
आपको प्राइड ही नहीं
और
है, पता
इनफैक्ट
ही नहीं क्या
इंफॉर्मेशन का भी लैक है हम लोग में I have
एग्जैक्टली,
to
क्योंकि
admit that. I mean, I feel ignorant already,
yeah,
talking to
that's
you.
because it was not being taught in schools. And
Yeah.
actually it should not just be taught in schools in Jammu and Kashmir, it should be taught in schools across the country.
Yeah.
Because when you are asking me, in fact I missed to mention, but when you ask me about Jammu or you talk about Dogras, I think nation builders, because
Yeah.
we were the ones who extended the territory of India, of
Yeah.
Bharat, to the northernmost frontiers. हम
Yeah.
हुंजा तक गए, हुंजा चित्रल, ये हमारी एक टेरिटरी थी जिससे हम टैक्स लेते थे, बिकॉज वी हैड गॉन एंड वी हैड कॉन्क्वेस्ट किया था हमने।
Wow.
सो उतनी दूर तक, पामिर्स तक, गिलगिट बाल्टिस्तान, ये सब हमने कंसोलिडेट किया, कॉन्कर किया। वी वर सच नेशन बिल्डर्स। तो ये तो सबको पता होना चाहिए, द वे पीपल नो अबाउट शिवाजी, or
जी
the way people, I would give you another example, the way people didn't know about homes of Assam, कि उन्होंने कितना कुछ किया, उसी
जी
तरह they don't know about Jammu history. So this is where Voice of Dogras came about, कि let us do this. And luckily for me, at that point social media had just begun to erupt, like Facebook आ गया था।
जी
मतलब मैं तो उस जमाने की बात कर रही हूँ कि फेसबुक बिल्कुल नया नया था, मैं 10 साल
बिल्कुल
2015 की बात कर रही हूँ, 2015-16 की। सो
जी
आई सेड ओके, हमें ट्रेडिशनल या जो आपकी लेगेसी मीडिया है वो नहीं बुला रही है जम्मू के लोगों को, विच आई हैड सीन वाज
Yeah.
हैपनिंग। सो लेट अस use this alternative media which has suddenly come up, maybe use this and start telling our stories. Let's
Yeah.
simply from just telling our stories yahan se. And am I still with you, Sonakshi?
I'm kind of losing you in
All
between.
right.
All right, Manu, we were talking about Voice of Dogras, and I understand you got a bit of connection issue there. So could you just compile the Voice of Dogras just for the audience?
Yeah, I think simply put, Voice of Dogra is us being visible and vocal. So the Jammu region having not just an identity, but being able to vocalize कि हमारे issues क्या हैं, हमारी aspirations क्या हैं, हमारी कहानी क्या है, चाहे वो पॉलिटिक हो, कल्चरल हो, या ऐतिहासिक हिस्टोरिकल हो, एंड
जी
अभी हमारे फ्यूचर एस्पिरेशंस क्या हैं, टू बी एबल टू से वोकलाइज एंड टू बी विजिबल, क्योंकि विजिबिलिटी एंड वॉइस यही मिसिंग लग रही थी जब
जी
की। तो वॉइस ऑफ डोगरास का वो है कि भाई ये हमको वापस लाना है।
Okay, that's interesting. Also, Kya Voice of Dogras is taking initiatives to kind of document and preserve the history, which I think is sort of missing in our culture or in our community, if I may say.
So what we are doing, Sonakshi, because we struggle with people who are happy to write and write more or document.
जी
Everybody is a volunteer even within Voice of Dogras, and we keep asking people to send their write-up वॉइस ऑफ डोगरा's वेबसाइट. तो वेबसाइट पे तो जितना हो सकता है हमसे धीरे 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 थोड़ा थोड़ा, बिकॉज नोबडी इज एम्प्लॉय, नोबडी गेट्स एनी मनी आउट ऑफ दिस. सो सब वॉलंटियर्स हैं, तो जितनी हमारी क्षमता अनुसार हम उसको वेबसाइट में डालते जाते हैं. सो इनफैक्ट
जी
वी पे फॉर दिस वेबसाइट और दिस डोमेन ओनली बिकॉज वी थिंक इट्स टू गेट as much information as possible in one place. तो वो हम कर रहे हैं. इनफैक्ट हम हमेशा कि प्लीज इफ यू वांट टू राइट, वी आर गोइंग टू publish your article on the website, and that's mainly the idea is preserve and document. And secondly, I think there has to be a more state driven, government driven, some sort of a policy which encourages more such documentation, more such research. Universities का ये काम है कि जो उनके रिसर्च स्कॉलर्स होते हैं, कुछ वैसी फेलोशिप्स हों, कुछ
जी
वैसे हों डोगरा हिस्ट्री पे, जिस
जी
पे से बहुत अच्छा एकेडमिक काम भी निकल कर आए. बिकॉज आई एम ऑब्वियसली नॉट एन हिस्टोरियन, दिस इज कमिंग आउट ऑफ पैशन एंड इंटरेस्ट. एंड जो हमारा कोर ग्रुप है वॉइस ऑफ डोगरा टीम है, उसमें भी कोई ट्रेंड historian या researcher नहीं है. But we
जी
try to do our best. But that is the push the state also to do more of this, more and more of this. So we have done some history seminars on Dogra, on Jammu region's history. We've done that twice in Jammu University with the help of the Department of History. Abhi in February, we did a story writing workshop with the English and journalism department in Jammu University, because we want कि लोगों को equip भी किया जाए कि वो लिखें.
जी
क्योंकि ये
जी
सबसे बड़ा एक वैक्यूम आपको दिखाई देगा इस रीजन का. सो वी आर ऑल्सो थिंकिंग कि जो हम नहीं कर सकते, एटलीस्ट with the skills to be able to write more. So that also we are trying as Voice of Dogras.
I
The
think
things that
that's
we
a
are trying.
yeah, I think that's a great initiative. At least you're kind of just sowing the seeds, if I may say, to start showing its results and start kind of flourishing over years, because that's exactly how it starts. If it has not started earlier, it can. This is the beginning point, right? So Voice of Dogras is offering that beginning platform for people to come out and talk about their region and just know, in fact, just even know about your region, right? That's how I see it, and correct me if I'm wrong.
Absolutely, you're right. And we take the, if I can say so, the business of narrative building very, very seriously.
Yeah,
So
I
in
see
fact,
that.
we feel very encouraged क्योंकि in the last 10 years जो हमने देखा है कि सोशल मीडिया पे अभी कितने सारे यूथ, दे आर प्रोड्यूसिंग अमेजिंग कंटेंट, चाहे
Yeah.
वो डोगरी कॉमेडी हो या कोई रीजन से कुछ चल रहा हो, या पीपल आर जस्ट शोइंग their
Yeah.
districts or their villages, या फिर बड़ा सीरियस हिस्ट्री पे कंटेंट, बड़ा अच्छा अच्छा कंटेंट has happened. And believe me, Sonakshi, when we started Voice of Dogras in 2015, ऐसा कुछ नहीं हो रहा था.
नहीं होता था.
Facebook एक दो पेजेस थे जो थोड़ा बहुत कुछ करते थे. तो इनफैक्ट आई हैड अप्रोच्ड all of them कि shall we put our heads to do something for towards this. And now I feel so proud and so happy. It's very satisfying. I feel like, okay, my boots now, because so much beautiful content is being produced, especially on Instagram, that we see.
Yeah.
Jammu youth and people from Jammu. It's amazing. So
You're
we've
creating.
covered a long distance in the last 10 years.
I see that. I mean, that's what legacy creation is all about. So creating legacy there, no? No, that's amazing.
Yes.
Talking of your narrative building, I also, I feel like, and you've spoken on so many platforms at so many different levels across India and outside India as well. Do you think हमारी regional voices को सच में इतना I mean, of course you're saying that we are building it, but जो आप build भी कर रहे हो, do you think we are really getting enough space in national conversations now? Now that when I talk about your conversations and your speeches and your seminars outside Jammu, आपको लगता है हमें इतना space मिल रहा है उस चीज के लिए?
As I said again, I will compare from 2015. Okay.
जी.
So अगर वहां से मैं देखती हूँ तो we have covered a long distance. People are coming on national television. They are speaking. I have spoken many times. Now I see that there is Dr. who speaks. You have Colonel Ajay Raina, jinka apna podcast hai. He's doing brilliant work as far as history goes. I see such voices being asked to come on national television and speak. जो
Yeah.
national television वो उन लोगों ने अपने पॉडकास्ट इतने अच्छे-अच्छे क्रिएट किए हैं बहुत सारे लोगों ने जहाँ वो अपनी बात रख रहे हैं। नेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस की जहाँ तक बात जाती है, आई फील लॉट मोर नीड्स टू बी डन, a lot more be happening. So we have to open up doors for the people of Jammu to be able
Yeah.
to opinionate, to give their opinions. ये वाला अभी भी दिल्ली अभी बहुत दूर है, लेकिन
जी।
हाँ हम उस डायरेक्शन में हम चलना शुरू कर चुके हैं। पर बहुत कुछ होना बाकी है, क्योंकि हम इतने बड़े-बड़े लिटरेचर देखते हैं, हम इतने सारे सेमिनार्स एंड कॉन्क्लेव्स देखते हैं। जब जम्मू कश्मीर के ऊपर इतनी डिस्कशंस होती हैं, जो कि मेरा 2010 में या 2008 में जो मेरी तकलीफ थी कि उसमें से हमारे लोग कभी दिखे नहीं प्लेटफॉर्म्स पे, तो वो थोड़ा बदला है। I consider myself very fortunate कि वो जो मेहनत की है उसमें we have built some very good contacts with some very I would say the rising stars of Bharat, you know, who are considered to be कि ये लोग हैं जो शायद intellectual दे रहे हैं हमारी country को. We have built some sort of access with them. We are networking with them. We are telling them and they are retweeting our tweets or they are asking us कि आप थोड़ा मुझे और बताइए. For example, the most recent example of J. Sai Deepak. He's considered to be one of the sharpest brains our country today. And he retweets our lot of stuff. He has asked me, ki, kya hai? Tell the, we want to understand this region more. So I think that has taken 10 years, Sonakshi. So I am saying 10 years again and again because is anybody who's, you know, anybody young who's watching, जिसको लग रहा है कि मुझे बस चाहिए, तो मैं just बताना चाहती हूँ कि कितनी मेहनत करनी पड़ती है और कितने समय तक करनी पड़ती है, and you have to keep being at it, be at it, लगे पड़ता है. So have patience if you have passion and if there is honesty and
Yeah.
फिर माँ की कृपा. So
बिल्कुल.
we will be able to tell our story. We will
Yeah.
be.
Yeah, and in fact, ये बात आपकी बहुत सही है कि people want a very built platform and they want to dance on that platform. But I feel like for us to really be able to come out and speak, उससे पहले speaking is the last step. उससे पहले हमें अपने आप को enlighten भी करना पड़ेगा. We would have like I said, I already feel very ignorant in this podcast. Such में, I mean, I'm not ashamed of admitting it. I mean, that just makes me feel that first I really need to know so much more before, going and aspiring to be able to speak in front of, national audience or international audience. पहले हमें खुद ही पता नहीं है अपनी history के बारे में. And I think that is where we should take our first steps, as well, right? Um, Having said that,
Absolutely.
Manu, do you have, like a guide or, any advice on individuals, especially jo young log hain, the, kids who are now aspiring to come out and, speak on national platforms about their own community? How can they really contribute to preserving and kind of promoting their heritage? What steps could they possibly take, or like any suggestions from your side?
Yeah, there are a couple. I mean, there are a few. First of all, जैसे आपने कहा कि first of all, I should know myself. Who am
Yeah.
I? Where am I coming from? Who are my people? पहले मैं अपना परिचय अपने आप से करा लूं. पहले
जी.
मैं समझ लूं कि मैं कौन हूं और कहाँ से आती हूँ और मेरे लोग कौन हैं.
Correct.
उसके बाद study it thoroughly. If you want to be serious, you really need to know your stuff. Okay?
Yeah.
So आप पढ़िए, उसके लिए आप पढ़िए जितना आप पढ़िए. अगर आप किसी को जानते हैं, like I remember, even today, I reach out to people with utmost humility because
Yeah.
I will forever be a learner.
Yeah.
हमको सीखना है और ऐसा मुझे ये सामने वाला बात करेगा या नहीं करेगा. And believe me, I can at least speak for myself and a few others who I approached. People are ready to give.
Yeah.
People are
Ready.
ready to share. And
Yeah.
especially फील्ड में जहाँ या हमारे रीजन में जहाँ इतना कम काम हुआ है इस पर, बहुत खुशी होती है जब यंग पीपल और न्यू पीपल कम अप एंड से आई वांट टू स्पीक ऑन दिस और आई वांट टू डू दिस.
Yeah.
People are, I mean, I would be more I want to share whatever little that I know and have as far as skills go. I would love to share. Thirdly, जैसे मैंने कहा, read, talk to people, connect to people. उसके साथ साथ develop your skills also. And for that, as I said, reach out to people. Like as Voice of Progress, we are very happy if you want to learn how to write, how to speak. I think that would be our next workshop. Public speaking
Yeah.
skills
Yeah,
क्या है,
that's what I was
क्या
going to
बात करनी
ask
है,
you.
किससे
Yeah.
बात करनी है,
जी, बिल्कुल,
वो
बिल्कुल,
बहुत जरूरी है. एंड भाषा लिमिटिंग थिंग, सो इट्स नॉट कि आपको अंग्रेजी में ही बात करनी है,
बिल्कुल,
आप किसी भी
बिल्कुल.
भाषा में बात करिए, बट कैसे बात करनी है. ऑल्सो अंडरस्टैंड दैट यू नीड टू बिल्ड allies. ये मुझे
Yeah,
लगता है बहुत बड़ी कमी मैंने देखी है, बिकॉज
correct.
they're very quick to pick up fights, but we
Yeah,
do not realize that what we need is we need friends, so that those friends will tell our stories.
yeah,
मेरी ऐसी नेटवर्किंग कि बाकी लोग भी मेरी कहानी बोलें,
जी,
मेरे लिए बोलें, जैसे कि कश्मीरी हिंदू कम्युनिटी हैज बीन एक्सीलेंट.
yeah,
They have really worked hard,
yeah,
taken time, but they are there, I believe. तो वो हमको भी सीखना है कि how do we make friends who will talk about us.
yeah,
ये
yeah.
सारी चीजें करनी पड़ेंगी.
Yeah. So, can I also say कि Voice of Dogra's, if someone wants to connect with this community, could they also offer like people who we could further connect to and gather knowledge from?
Absolutely. I think, in fact, while speaking to you, I think it would be very good that if we start some sort of a mentorship program, and maybe we will. And thank you for giving that
That would
idea,
be
where
that
we
would be so
openly say, "Ki we are
nice.
happy to help you mentor."
I'm
Yes,
going to be a first
definitely.
student. I'm going to be a first student. That I promise.
That's very sweet of you, and
Seriously,
so happy.
I'd
You're
love
such
to
an
learn.
articulate voice.
No, I'd love to learn. I'd love to learn. I think I also believe, जैसे आप ये बात बोल रहे हो ना, that I'm a learner. I also like, I feel like it just, I'm going to be a learner for life. I think there's so much that life has to offer to us. And I think we kind of just give away the gifts of life if we are not choosing to learn. So I think that's a beautiful attribute to have. So no, it's beautiful. I love it. I genuinely would love for my, like, I would love to connect with this community and gather more knowledge and, be a part of all the different activities that I can be of. So it'll be nice. Manu, are you still
Wonderful.
there
It will
with
be
us?
our pleasure. Yes, I am. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. Um, just to understand, आपने एक word use किया था seeker. I read that in your bio all the time. Can you just shed some light on what really this means to you? क्या personally आपके मन में seeker का क्या exact meaning है? Like how do you, because everyone has a definition for a word. What is your definition of seeker here? What is it that you're seeking?
Yeah, the seeker word is the seeker word comes from my spiritual quest as well as my faith.
Yeah.
So any Hindu is I think is a seeker.
Mhm.
So if you're a practicing Hindu, you have to be a seeker. It doesn't stop. जन्म भी इतनी बार हमें लेना होता है. There is, we believe in rebirth. So I think in Janma, you're supposed to learn something, and that is where the seeker comes from. I am a student of Advait Vedant. I and understand, and I try and practice whatever I learn. And I realized that our texts are saying that you have to continue to learn, you
Yeah.
have to continue to do action, and along with this, this combination of seeking gyan and doing karma, the basis of is bhakti, devotion, with that humility and with that mind space
Mhm.
to do both these things. So that is where the seeker is coming, and it applies to every aspect of life. Chahe, so the spirituality or the faith feeds every other aspect or every other role I play in life. So that is what it actually is.
Mhm. That's amazing. That's amazing. Aap, so basically, can I say that you're seeking spirituality in your life? You're seeking to get uplifted through spirituality, and always the whole concept of um, believing that there is more that life has to offer to you is something which you want to keep in your mind forever. Can I say that? If I rephrase what you're
Yes,
saying.
seeking is like, yes, absolutely. I think it's about being able to understand and continuously introspect on the purpose of my life. See, I've
Mhm.
been born I've been
Yeah.
born as a human being. I've been born to a certain set of parents, a family, a region, whatever. तो
Mhm.
मेरा purpose है वो पर्पस को अब बार बार क्वेश्चन करना एंड उस पर्पस को फुलफिल करना इज व्हाट
जी
इज व्हाट सीकिंग and also I seek that connection between the maker and me because
Yeah.
he has made and sent me, he or she has made me and sent
जी
me. So
Mhm.
I want to be seeking a clearness or an understanding of him or her, that's supreme Bhagwan, and also seeking to understand my purpose and my journey, which will influence the journey of my life.
दैट्स ब्यूटीफुल दैट्स ब्यूटीफुल ऑनेस्टली मुझे लगता है मनु एक और वक्त आपको हमें एक और सेशन का हमें ज़रूर टाइम देना पड़ेगा बिकॉज आई लव टू नो अबाउट स्पिरिचुअलिटी आई लव टू डिस्कस स्पिरिचुअलिटी एस्पेक्ट ऑफ योर life as well. I feel like, from your conversations and from this one question that I asked you, I think you've kind of given a little inkling in my head that definitely you are more you are definitely inclined towards spirituality, and there's so much more that you can offer there also. So yeah, I'm already greedy for an appointment already with you for another podcast session. I think you're
No,
definitely,
I've enjoyed my conversation with you, Sonakshi.
yeah. Ji.
I'd love to talk to you again. No problem at all. Whenever you say.
No, no, absolutely, absolutely. I think I'm going to be connected with you for life now. I'm a greedy learner too. Before we wrap this up, I would love for you to give, a small advice for our audience out there. Just whatever you think you'd love to advise the audience.
Well, I don't know who is your audience and who's watching us, but I would say that,
All the Jammu ke log.
I'll just speak from
Yeah.
नहीं, I'll speak from my experience क्योंकि
जी.
इतनी जगह उड़ी हूँ मैं. If I say I've gone across continents thanks to my father's job, then my husband's job, and I realize if your roots are strong, that is what keeps things beautiful. And I would say that please in your roots because that is what makes you outstanding. That is how you stand out, and you have so much to offer. Everybody has something or the other to offer, so don't look down upon. मतलब I'm not saying superiority complex just because I am proud of being from Jammu and Kashmir or
Mm-hmm.
being from Jammu. But
जी.
यहाँ पे सीकर आता है सबसे कुछ ना सीखना है हमें वो किसी भी पार्ट से हो. So if your roots are strong, if you have anchored well, then you can be flying and doing it so successfully.
That's
So I would
beautiful.
say
That's,
do that and do anything with good intent. Hetu is the
yeah.
most important. Our Shastra क्यों कर रहे हैं ये जरूर प्रश्न को इसको फंडामेंटल क्वेश्चन को जरूर रखिए कि why are you doing voice
Okay.
of Douglas, why do you speak for Jammu? If the hetu is pure ना तो सब कुछ अच्छा रहेगा.
That's beautiful. This word is also very beautiful. Is that a Sanskrit word? Hetu?
Yes, it's used in many of our texts. Basically intent क्या है, what is intent,
जी.
what are you trying to get out of it? So intent is the make or break of anything and everything that.
Sure, sure it is. It sure is. I mean, yes, I agree 100%. No, that's beautiful advice. Although we did lose you for a couple of seconds in between, but I can just extrapolate it for the audience out there that you truly believe in knowing the why for any action that you're doing, and that we should really believe and we should really trust ourselves that and not really consider ourselves as inferior and think low of ourselves, because if that is what we are thinking, then others are also going to perceive us that way, firstly. And secondly, we should be willing to learn and seek knowledge from wherever it is that we are getting it, and eventually just go on our path of progress. Did I just put it across properly for you, for everyone out there, Manu? Because we lost you for a couple of seconds. Okay, I think That brings us to the end of the show. She's having a bit of network issues. But Manu, this conversation, it was a beautiful reminder that identity is not just coming, it's not just something which we sort of inherit, but it's also something which we must consciously preserve, understand, and speak for. So thank you so much for being that voice, Manu. And to everyone listening, sometimes the stories that matter the most are the ones that were never told loudly enough. I'm Sonakshi Sharma, and this is I Have Got a Vibe. Stay aware, stay rooted, and keep your vibe alive. Bye-bye.